All right, Shalom. This is Allah out of Great Mountain, Atlanta. I want to give all praise to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, to our elders and apostles. In Millstone, Shalom. I can put out this truth and sincerity. All right, coming at you with a quick lesson. And this is going to be entitled Get Right or Get Left in America. Okay? You know, that's just the bottom line. You know, either you're going to get right, get your spirit right with the Lord, or you're going to have to get left in America. Okay? You know, and you know, America's going to be destroyed. All right? So ultimately, you're going to be destroyed by following the ways of America. Okay? All right, this is Micah 2:10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction. Right? So, you know, arise ye and depart. What does that mean? That means get right. Okay? Get your mind out of America. You know, start prepping your mind for the kingdom of heaven. Okay? Get right. Start following the laws to the best of your ability. Recognize who your power is. All right? It says, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you. And that's what this place is. This place is nothing but pollution and destruction. Okay? All right? And, you know, that's the result of being left in America. Is you'll basically be allowing yourself to be polluted and destroyed. Okay? All right? So it says even with a sword destruction. So it's going to be a real bad destruction that's coming. Okay? So if you don't get right and adhere to what the Lord is telling you in these times, then you're going to have to get left. You're going to have to get left behind. You know, even just like in school, right? You know, in grade school, what happens if you don't do what you're supposed to do? What happens if you don't pass the test? If you're just constantly failing and, you know, not applying yourself, they're gonna keep you behind. Okay? Same thing with this. Same thing with this thing. You know, if you don't pass these tests, if you don't, you know, do what you're supposed to be doing, if you don't keep up with the curriculum and the doctrine, then you're gonna get left behind. Okay? All right? You're gonna have to get kept back. Okay? And you know that being left behind, like I just brought out, that's gonna be destruction. You don't want to get left in America, man. You don't want to get left here, man. You know how it is when let me see, I got a preset. But you know how it is when whenever people leave without you, like, you know, when the train leaves the station and you just miss that train, that's a terrible feeling. You know? Zechariah 13:8. All right? It shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die. So 2/3 of our people are going to be left behind. Okay? They're going to be cut off. Okay? You know, just like a train. You know? Or just like baggage. You know? We got to leave you behind. We can't bring you along. You got to get left. You got to get left back. So 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die. And like I said, the result of not adhering to the Lord, adhering to the scriptures and what the Heavenly Father is telling us to do in these times, that's going to result in you getting left behind and dying. Okay? This thing is dire. You know, it's life or death. Okay? But the 3rd part shall be left therein. Okay? So the 3rd part are the ones that are going to get right. Okay? You know? It says, let's see. And I will bring the 3rd part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my power. So these are the ones that are gonna get right. The process of getting right is the Lord trying you as silver is refined. You know, trying the third part through the fire. See that? Now I wanna I just thought of a precept. Give me a moment to think about it. Yeah. All right. This is Deuteronomy 30 and 15. See, I have set before thee this day life and good, and death and evil. Okay. So the Lord set this. He set it before you. Okay. It says, I'll read it again. See, I have set before thee this day life and good, and death and evil. Okay? So it's either one or the other. The Lord has given us an option here. Okay? Like I said, either you're gonna hearken unto the Lord, either you're gonna choose life and what does it say? Life and good, or death and evil. Okay? Either one or the other. Okay? It says, in that I command thee this day to love the Lord thy power, to walk in his ways, and to keep his commandments and his statutes and his judgments, that thou mayest live and multiply. Okay? So that's the key to getting right. What did it say? To love the Lord your power, and to walk in his ways. Okay? And to keep his commandments and his statutes and his judgments. And that's what we're doing, you know, as hopeful men of the Lord, hopeful men of the elect. That's what we're doing. We're getting right, okay? And that's, like I said, going back to the title of the lesson, get right or get left in America. Because if you don't get right, if you don't walk the straight and narrow, you know, then you're doomed, okay? It says, and the Lord thy power shall bless thee in the land whither thou goest to possess it. Okay? Now let's go to okay. Matthew 7 and 13. Enter ye in at the strait gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat. Okay? All right? And that's the, like I said, the majority, which is the 2/3, they're the ones that are going to get left. Okay? They're the ones that are taking the broad path. Okay? So it's literally a fork in the road. Okay? You have good and life, like we brought out in Deuteronomy 30 and 15. You either have that, or you have the broad path, the broad way, which leadeth to destruction. Okay. All right, and the masses, it says, and many there be which go in thereat. So the masses are going that way. Okay. And if you don't want to partake in that destruction, you're gonna have to follow the straight gate, which straight means difficult. You know, it's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy. The Lord is gonna test everyone's faith. The Lord is gonna test, you know, the righteous and the wicked, and you know, try everyone. Okay. And like I said, the straight gate is not an easy path. It's not easy. It's not so easy to get right. Okay? Getting right requires change. Okay? It requires change. It requires you putting off the old man, putting off that wicked nature, putting off the ways of America. You know, the first precept I brought out, Micah 2 and 10, arise ye and depart. So depart how? Depart mentally. Depart mentally, okay? And get out of this this system mentally, okay? Unplug from the system. All right. Verse 14, because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. Okay, so that's what it the half of or the process of getting right says. The straight is the gate. Straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life. So in order to get right, okay, you gotta walk the difficult path. Okay, it's not gonna be easy. You know, no one ever said nothing great comes easy. You know, all right. So that's pretty much my point. You know, there's gonna be a mass destruction here in America, and you don't want to get left in it, man. You don't want to get left behind. You know, so it's best that you just get right, get your spirit right with the Lord. So with that, I want to give all praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom.